Hello, I'm Sander Jansen, working as Mycotoxin Risk Manager for EMEA at dsm-firmenich Animal Nutrition and Health. I'm very pleased to give you an overview of the worldwide Mycotoxin Survey with a focus on the sub-region of Sub-Saharan Africa. Let us start with a global world overview of mycotoxins, showing all the sub-regions of the world, globally counting for almost 30,000 samples, over 130,000 analyses in 95 countries in 2024. The darker the color on the map, the higher the mycotoxin risk. The risk is assessed based on negative impact on health and productivity for the animals. In the case of the dark red coloration, this means that 76 to 100% of the samples analyzed are contaminated with concentration levels posing a potential risk for the animals. From gray-colored countries, no sample have been analyzed. Per sub-region, the prevalence of the main mycotoxins are indicated in horizontal bars with a percentage. Worldwide, deoxynivalenol, belonging to the mycotoxin family group of B-trichothecenes, has the highest prevalence. When focusing on Sub-Saharan Africa, the coloration is red, meaning severe mycotoxin risk, and 51 to 75% of the samples analyzed pose a potential health and productivity risk for the animals. In 2024, in Sub-Saharan Africa, overall 1,247 samples have been analyzed, sent in from the countries colored in red on the map, with a high prevalence of 93% of the samples being contaminated and 68 containing more than one mycotoxin. This means co-occurrence is happening, which can lead to additive and synergistic negative effects in our production animals. Although Zen and Fum prevalence declined, there is still a high prevalence of respectively 56 and 49%. Although little bit declined, aflatoxin still has a relatively high prevalence of 16%. Like in most parts of the world, the B-trichothecenes DOL has the highest prevalence. Compared to 2023, the prevalence even increased with plus 8% up to 83 in 2024. In the next three slides, I will focus on South Africa. For corn kernels, 329 samples have been analyzed. In column 3 of the table, the prevalence of the main mycotoxin family groups are shown. The B-trichothecenes has the highest prevalence, with also relatively high concentration levels. But also fumonisins and zearalenone are prevalent, including high outliers in concentration levels shown in the fifth column of the table, resulting in a dark orange risk category for corn on the map, driven mainly by B-trichothecenes, indicating 26 to 50% of the corn kernel samples analyzed potentially pose a risk for the animals. The 89% in co-contamination in corn indicates additional mycotoxin risk for animals due to additive and synergistic effects of the mycotoxins. The overall view of finished feed of swine and poultry for South Africa are shown in this table. A total of 164 samples have been analyzed. In column 3 of the table, the prevalence is shown of the main mycotoxin family groups. The B-trichothecenes are highest in prevalence with 91%. Also, fumonisins and zearalenone are highly prevalent in finished feed, resulting in a red color risk category for finished feed on the map, indicating that 51 to 75% of the finished feed samples analyzed pose a risk for the animals. In addition, the mycotoxin co-contamination in finished feed is even 100%, which means a very high risk for additive and synergistic effects in the animals. Here the focus is on TMR and PMR samples from South Africa. In total, 46 samples have been analyzed. In column 3 of the table, the prevalence is shown of the main mycotoxin family groups, B-trichothecenes again having the highest prevalence here, 98%, including high outliers in concentration, see column 5. As shown, also zearalenone and fumonisins are highly prevalent, resulting in a red color risk category of for TMR and PMR, which indicates that 51 up to 75% of the TMR and PMR samples pose a risk for the animals. In addition, also for TMR and PMR samples, mycotoxin co-occurrence is 100%, which again means very high risk that also here additive and synergistic effects can occur. Here is shown the overall samples analyzed for Sub-Saharan Africa, excluding South Africa. The B-trichothecenes here are again highest in prevalence with 84%, followed by zearalenone fumonisins with respectively 67 and 59%. The aflatoxins prevalence is relatively high with 35%, but also risky and high concentration levels. This means in dairy animals this can lead to transfer of aflatoxin M1 to the milk, posing also additional risk for human health. The high outliers in concentration are seen for B-trichothecenes here, fumonisins, zearalenone and aflatoxins, meaning that animals can encounter very high toxin levels in their feed. The risk category on the map is red colored, meaning 51 to 75% of the samples pose a risk for the animals. With 78% of contamination, additional mycotoxin risk due to additive and synergistic effects also can occur here. So thank you very much for watching this video. For more details, check out our additional videos and visit our DSM Animal Nutrition and Health website or reach out to our local representative. See you soon.